He went into the back court with the ball. Now they go the other way. They got a 3-on-1. There's Westby all alone. What a pass behind the back. (42-41). What a time for that one. Behind the back, a perfect pass. Timian, near side to Heidemann. Back out to Timian. Off to Heidemann. Back to Timian. Over to Christensen. Sets, fires. No good. Rebound to Westby. Westby coming up with the ball. The Vikings lead by 1. Westby holds up. On the side to Waller. Waller back to Westby. Westby over to Waller. Waller with the ball. Comes out a couple of bounces. Loops it across to Ragosted. Ragosted now comes out of the traffic to Westby. We have 7:05 to go in the ball game. Waller with the ball. Down to Pete Larson from the corner. No good. Rebound picked up by Heidemann. Breckinridge now with a chance to move out in front. 6:50 remaining in the ball game. This is cardiac time, I'll tell you. Christensen back to Timian. Over to Heidemann. In the middle of Martinson. Drives to the baseline. Puts it up. No good. Rebound out. Waller. Hands off to Westby. Westby will come up with the ball into the front court. Vikings lead it by 1. On the side to Ragosted. Ragosted, cross court to Westby. Westby into Pete Larson. Back to Westby from the corner. No good. Rebound picked up by Martinson. Martinson over to Timian. And now Breckinridge with a chance to move in front again. Down in the corner to Christensen. Back out to Timian from the outside. No good. Rebound to Pete Larson. Up to Waller. Waller into the front court. He'll slow it up right there. Get it back to Westby. Westby with the ball at the point. Side to Waller. Waller, cross-court Ragosted. 16-footer, no good. Rebound to Timian. Or to Heidemann, rather. The smallest guys in the court have had the last 2. Timian into the front court. 42-41. Viking by 1. Heidemann. Timian. Over to Christensen. Back to Timian. Round the horn, there's Heidemann. Oh, anti-eye over. Picked off by Hughesby. Over to Ragosted. Ragosted into the front court. Back to Westby. Neither club able to find a hole in the hoop right now. Off to Ragosted. Cross court to Waller. Waller with the ball. Waller on the side to Ragosted. Back to Westby. 5 minutes. A lot of time left in this one. Down in the corner to Waller. Back to Westby. Over to Waller. In the middle of Hughesby. Baseline Larson. Back to Waller from the outside. He got it. First 2 points Waller. 44-41. Vikings by 3. Timian will come into the front court. On the side to Heidemann. Back to Timian. Cross court to Christensen. Down to the baseline. Back out to Timian. Timian off to Heidemann. Heidemann looks over to Timian. Far side to Christensen. Christensen back to Timian. His shot. No good. Rebound to Martinson. Has it knocked away. Picked off by Waller. Over to Westby. Westby will come up with the ball into the front court. On the side of Ragosted. Back out to Pete Larson. Larson into the middle. Off to Hughesby. Shot short. Rebound. Hughesby puts it up. No bucket. No bucket. Manock, I believe, will get the foul. $4,500 here tonight. Big attendance. 4,500 fans. How good in Waller will come out. 44-41. Vikings. Inbounds to Ragosted. From the corner, he's got it. 8 for Ragosted. 46-41. Vikings by 5. Heidemann. Back out Timian. Over to Christensen. Back to Timian. Over to Heidemann. Drives the line. Moves in underneath. In heavy traffic. Back out to Timian. His shot. He's got it. 12 for Timian. 46-43. 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the ball game. Westby into the front court. Let's see if they'll try to run off a little time. Out to Ragosted. Off to Pete Larson. Into Huseby. Shot blocked. Gets it back again. Oh, and he throws it right into Martinson's hand. Martinson goes down, and he is fouled by Westby. That is the fourth team foul of the second half. Breck have only committed 2. 3:22 remaining. Heidemann back to Timian. Over to Heidemann. From the corner. No good. Rebound. Out picked up by Rogolstead. Flat-footed. That ball was down in the corner and came out. Westby coming up with the ball into the front court. Westby up the middle. Holds up. Off to Haugu. Down to Rogolstead. Rogolstead holds. Rogolstead goes into the middle. Over on the far side to Haugu. Back now to Westby. 2 minutes, 55 seconds remaining. Haugu with the ball. Haugu still dribbling with it. Looking, goes around on the far side. Down into the corner with the ball. Back out to Huseby. Huseby to Pete Larson to Haugu. In the middle to Huseby. Huseby has it stolen away by Timian. Timian will come up with the ball with 2:35 remaining. 46-43. There's Christensen. Back to Timian. He fires. He's got it. 14 for Timian. 46-45. Pelican with 2 turnovers the last 2 times down the court. Westby with the ball. Westby out deep now. Rotates out. Westby trying to drive on him. Gets it off to Haugu. They're going to play a little four-corner right now. Off to Rogolstead. Rogolstead down in the corner. Goes into the middle. Off to Huseby. Back out to Rogolstead. Over on the far side to Haugu. Haugu with the ball. Haugu in traffic. Ooh. Gets it off to Rogolstead. Rogolstead dribbling around the ball. 1:49 to go. Rogolstead into the middle. Back out to Haugu. Over to Westby. 1:43 to go. 1-point lead for Pelican Rapids. Westby with the ball. Drives the baseline. Passes off to Huseby. Huseby lost it out of bounds. Breckinridge will come in with the ball. What a contest this has been. 46-45. Pelican Rapids lead by 1. 1:25 to go in the ball game. Remember, Pelican has 4 personal fouls. The next one would put him into a bonus. Heidemann, Timian, Christensen. Back out Timian. Over to Christensen. Back to Timian. Timian off to Heidemann. Heidemann to Timian. In the middle to Martinson. Martinson fakes, jumps it up. No good. Rebound to Larson. 57 seconds to go in the ball game. Off and they throw it away. They throw it away. And Breck will ask for a timeout with 48 seconds to go. And we'll be back in 1 minute. Well, we're back again. 48 seconds remaining. Breckinridge will have the ball. And they trail by 1. Christensen inbounds to Timian. Timian up over the time strike. Off to Heidemann. To Timian. To Christensen. To Timian. Off to Heidemann. To Timian. To Christensen. Back to Timian. Off to Heidemann. Back to Timian. 30 seconds. Off to Christensen. Back to Timian. Down in the corner. Stolen by Huseby. Huseby in traffic. Gets it off to Westby. Westby with the ball. 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. And oh, is he fouled by Manning. Well, it'll be a 2-shot foul. A 2-shot foul. Boy, I tell you, Haugu's coming to the line. He has only 2 points tonight. Ready? Right hands it up. No good. Spun out. .15 seconds remaining. Hauser will step back up to the line. That one was down in the cone and came out. Ooh, here's big play right here. Hauser ready. Right hands it up. No good. Rebound by Westy. Back out to Hauser. Hauser off to Westy. 10 seconds. Off to Hauser. And he is fouled by Martinson. And with the score 46-45, Pelicans, 8 seconds to go. Timeout on the court. Martinson. He'll shoot 2. Right hands it up. No good. Ready again. Right hand this one up. It's good. 2-point lead. 47-45. Timian into the front court. Goes down the corner. Fires the shot up. No good. There it is. Pelican win the championship.
What energy is used by more area homeowners and
We've got a little bit of a problem. Pelican had won it, but Rex Haugen came over here. He jumped on top of the table. He jumped all over us. We got coke running all over our program. We got coke running all over everything. We could care less. Pelican Rapids are the 1984 Region 6A champions. We'll take a look at the individual scoring. Before we do, let's go by quarters. It was 21-16, Breckinridge at the end of the first period. Then in the second period, the Vikings outscored Breck 12-6, led 28-27 at the halfway mark. In the third period, Breckinridge outscored Pelican Rapids 14-12 and led it 41-40 going into the final period. In the final period, both clubs making turnovers. Pelican Rapids had enough to win as they outscored them 7-4 in the final period. We'll be back in 1 minute with our individual scoring.